So today we are going to learn about behavior of FRC in flexure. So till this we have learned about the behavior of fiber reinforced concrete in compression as well as in tension. So in case of flexure there are mainly three stages of response. Stage 1 is the process zone, then stage 2 pseudoplastic zone, and stage 3 stress free zone. Its peculiarities are given here. In process zone, it's more or less linear response up to an elastic limit. Then transfer stress from matrix to the fibers by interfacial shear, and imposed stress is shared between matrix and fiber until the first crack. In case of pseudoplastic zone, it is a nonlinear portion. Stress in matrix is progressively transferred to the fibers, and fibers pull out from the matrix, which results in multiple cracking. In stage 3, it's a stress-free zone, descending portion following peak strength until strain limit. Then load deflection curve represents ability of fiber. Then fibers are completely pulled out. Now flexural strength of a fiber composite is Fc is equal to Cfm into 1 minus Vf plus d Vfl by df. Okay, so it's a formula for determining flexural strength of the fiber. Its terms have been given below. Next, you have to study about the uses of fiber reinforced concrete. So glass fiber reinforced concrete are used for precast, flat or shaped decorative panels, and also for making facings for architectural and cladding purposes. Then asbestos FRC is cheaper and can be used to produce flat sheets, fire resistant panels as well as pipes. Then polypropylene FRC, they have a low modulus of elasticity under normal rates of loading, but the modulus increases substantially under impact loading. In case of steel and glass fibers, they are used to make overlays to concrete pavements, while steel fibers can be incorporated in shotcrete. Of course, there may be a problem of corrosion of steel, especially near or at a surface exposed to weather. Next, advantages. Following are the main benefits. It increases the tensile strength of concrete. It reduces the air voids and water voids. It increases the durability of concrete. Then fibers such as graphite and glass have excellent resistance to creep. It has also been recognized that in addition of small, closely spaced and uniformly dispersed fibers in concrete would act like a crack arrestor and would substantially improve its static as well as the dynamic properties. Then next, what is the disadvantages? So fibers in concrete make concrete very harsh and it's difficult to handle and pose problem during payments. Then fiber may get concentrated at few places, which is not ideal and in turn results in poor quality of concrete. Then what? Harsh concrete due to fibers may reduce high water cement ratio, which is again not ideal. It may concrete costly. Okay, and if strength is only criteria for which fibers are used, you might well use higher grade of concrete instead. So these are the main advantages as well as what disadvantages of fiber reinforced concrete. So this is all what you have to learn in module 3.